Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. I also want to say thank you guys for all of your views, all of your likes, all of your subscribes, and your awesome comments. You guys are great. You've been really supportive with me with my live reads lately too, so I want to thank you guys too. For everyone who has a chance to show up to the live reads, I know with the time zones we're all kind of in different times, so everybody who can make it and does make it, thank you very much too. Let's go ahead and get started with a general tarot read today. Let's see. So I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling the letters and the numbers on this one, but I am getting pulled over here to this deck. So this is the deck that we're gonna start your read with. So what message needs to come forward for the collective today? What does the collective need to hear? We had a big bunch that popped out. Tap into primal powers. Woo. Practice daily. Choreograph. Oh my goodness. These cards are sticking together today. That's not by accident. There's something else going on here. This is funky. Improvise. Be ecstatic. Be fluid. Come back to center. Feel like these cards are, it's funny, I feel like they go one way and then I feel like they go the other. I don't know if somebody's going through a lot of changes in their life. I keep feeling like I've been suppressing a whole lot of things. I feel like this might be what somebody's going through. As an empath, that's kind of how I pick up on. I pick on what somebody's feeling, what somebody's thinking, sometimes an energy that goes behind something. I feel like things have been suppressed as of late. I don't know if it's like to kind of keep the peace, or it's because I'm not ready to deal with certain things, so I'm kind of just like trying to keep them down, trying to keep everything organized, trying to stay focused on what I'm doing. But I feel like I haven't been honoring certain emotions, or I haven't been allowing them to come to the surface. I don't know if this is anger, I don't know if this is grief, but they're very powerful emotions. And it's like I've been stuffing everything down. Trying to stay neutral. I don't know. Can you give me some more on this one, please, Tarot? What else does the collective need to hear? More clarifying on this one. Honor the lineage. Flow with divine timing. Interesting. Celebrate growth and breakthroughs. Give birth. This give birth is sort of like new ideas. New ideas or a new way of being, because I feel like somebody's being encouraged to bring forward change in their life. So changing the way they're handling things, not holding themselves back anymore, allowing emotions to come flowing out, allowing themselves to feel things. It might be a need to process stuff. It might be a need to process emotions that somebody's been sort of hiding. It might be anger, it might be grief, it might be sadness. Because I feel like you stuff it down too long and it winds up getting a little bit explosive, or it winds up getting overwhelming, and it sort of burns you out and wears you down. There's this need to sort of release that. I also feel a lot of worry about something. And it's tied to this flow with divine timing card. I don't know what it is. We'll have to pull more cards to find out, but I feel like there goes to like worry if something's going to work out or how something's going to work out. Find your motivation. Can you give me a couple more, please, Tarot? A couple more here for the general collective that will contribute to this message, please. Master the dance. Look in the mirror. Do you feel like somebody's being encouraged to process emotions, work their way through emotions? I also am feeling a secondary energy. And that ties into sort of the situation and how it's been going, and somebody being afraid to express whatever it is they're feeling, whatever it is they're thinking. Maybe it's like afraid to rock the boat, but it winds up having a negative impact, whatever it is. It's like, time for a change. It's time for a change. It's time to allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. It's time to allow yourself to express whatever it is you need to express. If you need to be angry, be angry. If you need to be sad, be sad. If you need to be happy because something's going well in your life, then it doesn't matter if somebody's having a little shit fit or somebody's jealous. Be happy with your wins and celebrate your wins and keep pursuing your goals. Don't give up on your goals because you got somebody over here who's having a rough time and who it might offend or it might upset. You're the one who has to live in your own skin, and you're the one who has to live your own life. So make sure you're living it in a way that makes you happy and you find fulfilling. I just feel like somebody's been stuffing shit down too long and holding themselves back. It's time to go now. It's time to let go, and it's time to be able to practice this on a daily basis to keep from falling back into old habits. Divine timing too with this worry. I just feel like don't worry. Because I feel like somebody's worrying with how something's going to work out and it's kind of contributing to this holding back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Release that worry. As long as you're being true to yourself and allowing yourself to feel what you need to feel, the things that manifest in your life will manifest the way that they're supposed to. So, for example, like if somebody's dealing with another energy and they're worried about if this other piece of my life gets going really good, this person's going to be jealous. They'll be angry. I can't show how happy I am about all this stuff, so I'm stuffing things down and it's making me angry and da-da-da-da-da-da. Live your life and reach your goals and be happy for it. If that energy cannot be happy for you and support you, then that's not necessarily somebody who's worth having around in your circle. Be careful about who you let in your circle too. Sometimes other energies can throw us off balance, and it doesn't mean they're evil or terrible people. Just some people have baggage and some people have garbage they haven't dealt with, and sometimes it manifests in ways that hurts the people around them. Honestly assess, absolutely. Be a channel, clear the vessel. Be a channel, clear the vessel. Be a channel, clear the vessel. What is this all about? I know there's an energetic clearing needed. I know we got to remove negative energies. We have to remove a negative way of thinking. We have to allow emotions to start flowing now. I feel like there's more to it than this. I feel like there's a lot of bits and pieces from these cards that I'm kind of missing, and they're not speaking forward. I think I need a tarot deck to be able to clarify a lot more of what's going on here. Which deck? Whoa, that's the one I got pulled to. Okie dokie, that's the one we're going to use. So, Spirit, can you please bring me clarification for this read for the collective? What's the message behind all of this? What's going on? 8 of Wands. 7 of Swords. And the Hangman. 7 of Swords is, I don't know, it tends to be really sneaky energy. I don't know if I get sneaky energy. I'm going to have to pull some more to clarify that one too. I know with this Hangman, somebody is, their choice is to sort of hold back their emotions. It's like they're holding themselves back. They're holding themselves back from something they're supposed to be doing or something they're supposed to be embracing. Very much, I feel creativity and I feel emotions are a big part of what's getting held back here. And we need to start releasing that. Can you bring me more clarification for this read, please, Tarot? King of Cups. 9 of Swords. Okay. I feel like somebody's lost someone close to them. Somebody's had a death of somebody very close to them. But there's more than that. They have a negative energy around them, so it's like having trouble grieving, having trouble processing their feelings, having trouble being able to express themselves, because I feel like somebody around them is being a force that's holding them back. Something about it is somebody around them is holding them back, not letting them feel what they need to feel. I don't know how all that is happening, but I keep feeling like this King of Cups does not want to hear anybody's emotions. This King of Cups doesn't want to deal with anybody's emotions. They don't want somebody to find their power, to be expressing themselves, to feel comfortable, to feel confident, to feel empowered. They just want somebody to just kind of shut it up and be quiet and not make a fuss. As I tell you, and I'm always honest with you guys with the energies that I feel in the cards, I get a very dark vibe off of this King of Cups. I get a very dark vibe. He is a toxic influence in somebody's life, and he's contributing to when somebody's already going through a rough time here. Because somebody is dealing with a grief, somebody is dealing with a trauma, and somebody is dealing with a loss. And what they need right now is love and understanding from somebody close to them. And that's not what they're getting. And it's like bottling up and bottling up. This might make somebody sick, physically sick. They really need to start expressing their emotions, because I have another deck and there's a card in it, body and soul. And it speaks to how every piece of us is interconnected. So if our emotions are out of whack, it can throw our health out of whack. If our health is out of whack, it can throw our emotions out of whack. Our spirituality, everything has this sort of balance in this dance. And if something is out of whack, it throws the whole works off. And I feel like with this grief, absolutely someone's got emotional crap going on. Somebody needs to be able to have the time and the space to process these emotions. They need to. And then they got this other energy on top of it that's making life difficult. I just feel like it's compounded and compounded. And I do feel like somebody has the potential to get sick from this. I feel a very deep warning here. And somebody has the potential to get sick. Can you bring me some more clarification, please, Spirit? I need more cards in this one. King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Well, that's interesting too. This King of Pentacles is not the King of Cups, but it is somebody in this person's life. If they open up and communicate what they're going through, this is somebody who would be supportive. This is somebody who is stable. This is somebody who is very grounded. This is somebody who is nurturing. Even though it's a male energy, this is somebody who has that nurturing ability. I can feel it in the card. If they have this person that they're close to come to them and be like, look, this is what I'm going through. I'm grieving this loss. I have this person who I'm maybe living with or in a relationship with who is not allowing me that. They're stifling my emotions. They're making it worse. They're maybe emotionally abusive or controlling or manipulative. It's like, I'm feeling like I'm stressed out. I feel like I'm wearing down. I feel like I'm getting sick. This person will try to help. I'll tell you the thing about the King of Pentacles is he can represent somebody who sort of works with his hands. He's somebody who likes to grow things. He can actually be sometimes a farmer, a tradesman, or somebody in the medical field. Okay, so somebody might already be having health issues and be seeking some sort of treatment. This might be part of what this King of Pentacles, sort of where he sits and what he represents. He might be somebody in the health field who sees everything that's going on, all the stresses that this person has in their life, and the way that they're holding everything in and holding everything back. And they might be telling this person the same thing Tarot's telling them. You need to be able to process and release these emotions. You need to step away from negative connections that add stress and toxicity to your life. And this is something that you need to practice every day to get balanced and then to stay balanced. Because grief is a process too. That's not an overnight healing. Inner voice. Crossroads. I do feel like somebody has a choice to make. Actually, I feel like somebody has multiple choices to make here. The choice to not bottle their emotions anymore. And their choice to change the dynamic with this King of Cups. And I do feel like somebody has to contribute to that in some way, shape, or form, right? In any relationship, it always takes two. So this King of Cups might be a really dark prick. You might be somebody who is very emotionally manipulative and overbearing. But somebody is choosing to allow that dynamic to keep existing, which is creating more stress on them. And this King of Cups, I'm going to tell you, I reach into that energy. He is not going to change. This is not somebody who's going to make an effort to be a different way and allow someone to express themselves and be loving and supportive and accepting of that. So I do feel like the choice this person is going to have to make when it comes to the King of Cups here is going to be, do I accept this? And this is the way things are permanently going to be, and am I okay with this? Or am I going to step away from it? because that King of Cups will not contribute to a change in dynamic. So somebody needs to either settle for less than they deserve, because this person, this King of Cups, is not a nice energy, and this is not treating someone the way that they deserve to be treated. So someone's either going to have to settle for that and find a way to make peace with it and be okay with it, or completely step away and separate themselves from it. I think this is actually what the King of Pentacles is going to tell someone. I keep getting, your health is going to suffer. Your health is going to suffer. If you stay within this, you're going to wind up sick. The Nine of Wands, fear. Seven of Pentacles. And I think somebody's put a lot of time and effort into this King of Cups too. Into contributing to building a life with this person. I think they've been in that for quite a while. And so thinking about stepping away from that is really scary. What would that look like now? Now I've put all these years into this person, into trying to build this into something, and then just to what? Step out on my own. And what am I going to? But the thing is, if somebody wants sort of like their 10 of Cups, if they want that wish fulfillment, if they want that happy future and that building and that, I mean, I'm going to say it because I keep getting told it, good health, they're going to have to step away from toxicity. Sometimes things need to be sacrificed for the greater good. And I feel like this is the message that Tarot is bringing forward. And I got to tell you, whoever the King of Pentacles is, I feel like he's going to echo the message. Unless Tarot is echoing the message that he's already spoken and it's picking up on something that's already happened. The Hermit card. I see a lot of independence here. I see time alone. I see time for thought. I see independence. There might even be a need to sort of just separate. Like if somebody's not feeling like I can just completely up and walk away from this, maybe taking time to get some space might be a good idea. So I feel this Hermit, solitude. This is a solo journey. This is time for introspection. This is time for somebody by themselves without outside influences to do some thinking. And I feel like this is an important part of somebody's journey so that they can find clarity in making a judgment call, in making a choice. They need this sort of this time to be independent. They need a bit of time to think for themselves. And they need to be able to express whatever they got going on. This King of Pentacles, I gotta tell you, this might actually be like, I don't know if this is like a physical medical kind of doctor, or if this is more like a counselor, or like a mental health kind of thing, or somebody who's sort of, who works with the emotional side of things. Devil card. I feel a lot of toxicity coming from this Devil card. I feel like these are, I'm trying to say this without making somebody angry who this read is for. It's like they're anchoring themselves down to kind of this person. I don't know if they feel like obligation because they put so much time in to try and make it work, or if it's like fear of striking out on their own, or feeling like they won't find that kind of connection again, being afraid of being alone forever, and that they make a mistake in stepping away kind of thing. But they're kind of creating this Devil card situation. The Devil card is like a destructive force. It's a destructive force in somebody's life. So it can speak to a lot of different things. But I feel like somebody's fears are creating this. It's keeping them sort of stuck. It's keeping them stuck with this sort of King of Cups situation. It is running down their health. They are having health issues. I feel a lot of depression, maybe anxiety, because like I said, somebody's stuffing their shit down and they're not allowing their feelings to come forward. They're not being given a space where they can do that in this relationship with the King of Cups. This King of Cups has completely shut that down. They don't want to hear about it. So that's not an open avenue for them to express what they need to express. I get such a soft vibe off of this King of Pentacles. Like this is somebody someone can talk to and confide in about crap. This is somebody who's going to be honest about it. Can you give me more, please, Spirit? Six of Cups. King of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. There is a need to break a cycle here. It is the dynamic with this King of Cups, the dynamic that's been created, the dynamic that's sort of become the norm, but it's not healthy for somebody. It's like there's a need to break this. And somebody's going to have to get really assertive about it. I see it in this King of Wands. Somebody's going to have to get into their masculine energy and take leadership and ownership of their life and what direction their life is going in, who is allowed in their life, and sort of what's going on around them. This is a need for somebody to sort of take their power back here. Take their power back. You might be worried about finances. Because if you're living with someone, if you're bonded with someone, chances are your finances are together and you're both contributing. So somebody might be worried about, where do I go? What do I do? I'm not sure what finances are going to look like from their 6 of Pentacles. I got to tell you though, the 6 of Pentacles can represent a balance and even give and take. It can represent a generosity. I feel like somebody's going to be taken care of as long as they're looking after themselves. And I know things don't magically work out, but I keep feeling like somebody's going to be okay. But what's important is they start looking after their health. And I don't know if this King of Pentacles is somebody who can help with that and somebody who can either give themselves or help to find help so that somebody has the financial means to do this on their own and to sort of take time and space for themselves. I keep feeling this like you will be taken care of. As long as you're looking after yourself and you're moving away from this toxicity and you're working on healing yourself and healing your mind, your soul, and your body, I keep feeling like somebody will be taken care of. This Knight of Wands. This King of Cups is a very immature energy. There's somebody who likes to be in control. There's somebody who, like, they're a distraction. Somebody's not going to be able to heal themselves as long as they stay in this situation. It's too much going on. Like, it doesn't give someone the space that they need to just get, like, recombobulated and really get a clear view of things and get their feet under them. The 10 of Wands. They got a lot of burdens. Someone has a lot of burdens they have to deal with right now. They have a lot of worries. There's health worries, but I feel grief. I feel anger. I feel sadness. I feel like there's so much heaviness going on and like no way to vent it, no way to release it. And the person who's supposed to be supporting them the most is like the most unsupportive person there is. So there's like no vent. Feel very pent up and very frustrated. And it's like this King of Cups is immature. This King of Cups can't see past himself. He can't see past whatever his needs are. This need to control things, this not wanting to deal with emotions. And so as long as this is where somebody is at, there's no vent. There's nowhere for them to vent. There's nowhere for them to change. There's nowhere for them to open up, to rest, to recuperate. And Queen of Pentacles. Feel like this person might have a family connection who can help too. I don't know if this is a mother or a mother type figure. I do feel like it's sort of a more feminine energy. So it's somebody who is, again, softer. And funny enough, coming back as a Pentacles court card. Just kind of like that awesome vibe I got off the King of Pentacles. I'm getting the same vibe off of the Queen of Pentacles, that soft energy. Somebody wanting to help. Somebody who offers stability. I was told the word protection. So I do feel like this person will help whoever this person represents to somebody. Pentacles can be an earth sign. So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but not always. A lot of times it's just that earthy, grounded energy. I feel a lot of stability in this person. 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like it might be a possible family connection. 8 of Swords, 2 of Cups. I also feel like somebody's afraid to reach out to them because they're afraid of judgment. Or they're afraid that this person's going to be like, well, you chose that person, or you chose so now you got to live in it. I don't think that's the reception they're going to get. This is like a fear that's inside them. It's a fear that's kind of like this 8 of Swords. It's like that blindfold. It's keeping that blindfold on. It's keeping somebody, it's stopping them from asking for help. It's stopping them from reaching out. This is a time to not isolate oneself. This is a time to reach out to positive supporting energies, to be able to lean on positive supporting energies, and to remove negative ones. This is part of what will give somebody this space, like this Hermit card, to be able to think, because they'll have supportive energies that help to sort of ease some of the other burdens and offer that support and give that space for this person to sort of step back and to really think about what they want to do. I think they have big choices to make here in the future. And it does involve that King of Cups. It does involve health as well, and health choices, because I think they have very big health choices to make. I don't know if it has to do with treatments or maybe surgeries or something like that, but I feel like it's health related. Big choices to make, very stressful choices. It just sort of adds to everything. Four Swords, recuperation. Somebody needs to take time and space for themselves. They need to get away from toxic, negative energies. Reach out to positive connections that they do have in their life. Not allow fear to hold them back from that, because the positive people, and I feel like they are some kind of family connection or soul family connection, these people will support them in their journey. These people will have positive things for them, positive connections for them. And they need that space to be able to think for themselves, to recoup, to get their feet under them, to heal, to make the choices they need to make, to figure out what it is they want to do. Give me a few more here, please, Tarot. A few more. Two of Wands and Four of Pentacles. Somebody's going to have to choose a path. It might be a really hard path. It might tie into finances, where they take a hit to their finances and sort of moving away from a secondary energy or second income because they had a partner, and maybe stepping away from that partner because they're toxic. These are not easy choices. I don't envy this person, that just kind of the space that they're in, the decisions that they're going to have to make. But I keep feeling like if they don't take these steps and they don't start to put themselves first and look after themselves, there's really heavy health implications here for this person, and it will shorten their lifespan. I do see that too. This will shorten the time that they are allowed to spend in the physical world here. It will run down this person's health. So that's why it's coming forward in tarot. It's a very stern warning, as well as encouragement for this person to start putting themselves first and doing what they need to do to get healthy and to heal and to find balance and prosperity and health in their life. It's a stern warning. But like I said, encouragement too. Tarot doesn't just shit on people. Tarot encourages people to do what's right for themselves. So look after yourself. Take that initiative. Take that ownership and that leadership in your life. Recognize that your health is important. Your emotions are important. Your life is important. And nobody has the right to hold you back from finding healthiness, finding happiness, and finding balance. And sometimes we have to make certain sacrifices to be able to make that space for ourselves. And I feel like this is something this person is going to have to do or consider doing. It is also something that this person is extremely capable of. And I feel like if they can do it, it will change the direction that their life goes in. It will create balance. I feel like health concerns start to sort of dissipate. Things come back into balance. Health comes back into balance. We start to get our feet under us again. But it's a process. This person has a journey ahead of them. And their journey is completely based on the choices that they are going to be making. So I wish this person tons of blessings. I wish them strength. I wish them clarity. And I wish them that they can find the strength to do what they need to do to find good health and happiness and balance in their life. Alrighty guys, take care.